It's this sense of, a treasure hunt and just joy. And then you tell your friends and you're like, gosh, we should do that again. It is addictive. And we want to create that air of excitement that you're like, let's get after it. A lot of folks, when they go thrift shopping, they're like, let's go thrift shopping, which means you're going to hit more than one store. So our goal is, first of all, have Goodwill be on that list. But then at the end of the day, we want you to hit all of our Goodwills and be the only thing on your list. My name is Tim Heis, President and CEO of Goodwill Industries of Dallas. When people think of Goodwill, they think of two things. Oh, it's a place I can donate my belongings. And two, it's a place I can shop for thrift items and secondhand items. And that's frankly what I knew when I first found out about Goodwill. But that is the how. But the what we're trying to do is help individuals who have faced some barriers in their life really gain employment and then emerge from that stronger and better off. We have 850 employees. Over half have a barrier to employment, and we provide services for them. And then we place about 650 individuals through our workforce development programs into jobs each year in North Texas. What we're trying to do is help people kind of tap into their own potential so that they can help the community that they live in. We're at our best when we're serving someone who's maybe emerged from a recent crisis. They've gone from unhoused to housed. They may be a returning citizen from incarceration, and they're now at a place where they're ready to take kind of the next step in their life in a productive way. And then they're able to do bigger things for their own life and their own families. We give a chance, not charity. And it's exciting to see people take that opportunity and run with it. I was born and raised in Cincinnati, Ohio, youngest of 4 kids in my family. One thing you kind of learn there is that it's not about you. And if you can do things for others and then do things with others to achieve something greater than yourself, it is kind of the sure ticket to something that's super rewarding. I started my career at Deloitte Consulting here in Dallas. And what Deloitte always did was just try to figure out how you can do either what you do better or do different things. And so that's where kind of strategy and operations kind of go together. In grad school, I got an internship at Target in their strategy group, and I absolutely fell in love with the retail industry. I ended up joining Bath & Body Works up in Columbus, Ohio, leading their strategy function. Only in America can you have a business that has so many scents and changes it 15 times a year, all for like $5 each. So after 4 years at Bath & Body Works, I decided to join Neiman Marcus Group. It was quite a surprise for most that know me that I got into luxury retail because I fit more at Goodwill than I do at Neiman Marcus as far as my normal day in and day out of life. So a lot of long hours, a lot of hard work, and really some really promising results. But at the end of the day, you try to think like, are we going to win this battle? And is this battle worth fighting? I definitely just thought, what do I want to be a part of for the next part of my career? And really, Goodwill came out of left field. I typically don't see sides of the world, but my mom passed away. And, the first time I drove by Goodwill before my interview, right here on Westmoreland, there was a rainbow over the headquarters. Perfect rainbow. And it was one of those things where it's like, well, maybe I should really pay attention to this opportunity. So when you come into a new place, the first several months, it's just taking notes and observing because you may not know what you don't know, especially coming from luxury retail into thrift shopping. You've got to stop and observe and then analyze before you start making judgments. One of the things I first noticed was the amount of items on the floor. So when you come to a thrift store, you want to see a lot of cool stuff and you want to see it in a clean and organized manner. You don't want to see your grandma's thrift store. So we wanted light and bright stores. This is where we saw the lowered racks so you can see the entire store. But we want to make it when you walk into the store that you feel like you're shopping at like a TJ Maxx or a Ross. Our biggest goal was to put a lot of product out on the floor and have a fresh assortment. That sound we're hearing right now is the sound of hangers, and that's the sound of sales hitting the register because customers are finding what they want, and it's the best sound that we can hear. And so basically you're left with, oh my gosh, I've got a huge store to shop. She's got a full basket of goods. Seeing that is very exciting. So Goodwill Industries of Dallas, we serve 8 counties, and today we have 18 stores. So 17 full-line stores, and we have 1 humongous outlet at our Westmoreland location in West Dallas. Last year, we grew about 48%. And to kind of put that in perspective, Goodwill internationally grew about 4.9% last year. So it's kind of 9 years of growth in 1 year. We've added 3 new stores, and our goal is to double that. So to get to 36 by 2030 right here in North Texas. We're hoping to add our 18th, and then subsequently our Rockwall store would be our 19th store. When people donate, they may not realize where they're donating, and it matters a whole heck of a lot. When you donate to a bin that has no markings on it or very limited markings, typically that's a for-profit enterprise. But when you donate it to Goodwill, that's 100% not-for-profit. And so all of that is going to go into some mission, and that mission is going to be delivered here locally in North Texas. We employ over 850 people, and about half of those have a barrier to employment. So it could be a donation attendant, cashier, it could be in our production rooms, but then they can move up to production team leader or assistant manager, manager. In our workforce development, we have 20 to 30 professionals, and they either are success coaches or business engagement specialists. We see the greatness that lies within each person and their innate desire to contribute that to the community. And our goal is just to help them along that journey. There's a sense of, am I making a difference, or is what we're doing making a difference? We're getting to shape, what community do we want to live in? And that, in our minds, is a community where everybody has a chance to contribute their talents, their value, and that's employment at its highest and best manifestation. And so you have this incredible responsibility, but also incredible excitement that you're contributing to something that is going to live on way longer than you. What we're doing is important. It matters. And if we don't get it right today, the blessing is we get a chance to do it again tomorrow, but leave something behind that is better and bigger than all of us.